It's week 4 of the 2024 season, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Bucs and the Browns, just ahead on EA Sports.
We are just off the shores of Lake Erie in downtown Cleveland, Ohio, as we get set for football here at the always rockin' Cleveland Browns Stadium. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Cleveland Browns.
Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Browns ball club. They've got to be pleased with the start to this season. Obviously, a perfect 3-0.
3 good quality wins, too. It's got people in the locker room excited. They're thinking that this could be their year.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Bucs, they come in 0-3 and in desperate need of a win.
And as a team, you start to feel a little bit snake bit. They need something good to happen right now so they know it's not just them. They think they have the makings of a good team.
3-0 versus 0-3. Will current form hold? We'll find out as we're off in week 4. Cooper on the return.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
So 2 incompletions have led him to an early 3rd and 10.
Stroud off the play fake. He's got his target. That's complete. Down the left sideline.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Amari Cooper, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Browns need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read,
Fourth down, here's Jake Camarda on to punt for the Bucs.
And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 18 carries, 93 yards.
how about the first month of the season for him? He leads the league in rushing, so you know his confidence is at an all-time high, which means his offensive line loves it too. They'll get more opportunities to run block for him.
2nd down, here's Chubb again.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
You look at this defense for Tampa Bay.
They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And when people talk about facing a challenge, they are certainly getting one in this ball game because they're facing the #1 rushing unit in the NFL, which means this is going to be a contest they've got to be prepared for from the first snap.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 33 yards that time.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, And that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
The Browns at 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Amari Cooper, touchdown!
Amari Cooper with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Browns have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to...
Fourth down coming as the Bucs send on Cairo Santos for the field goal try. Santos' kick is up and through, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Cooper on the return.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And here comes Amari Cooper and the rest of the Cleveland offense.
There's a lot of talk in training camp about him getting off to a hot start this year, saying that they needed that. Well, he's done it through the first month.
It kind of reminds me of one of those great musical groups where one person has their name out front, then they have the backups, right? He's the guy out front because the backups, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, but we're going to the headliner each and every time, and that's not easily done because you know all the defenses are kicking towards him right now. That means he's fighting his way through traffic, finding ways to get open, even when he's not supposed to be.
After one, a 14-3 ball game. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with second down and less than a yard.
And again, it's Chubb. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
And Randy, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he is going to lose yardage here. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's third down now.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They'll get 34 yards there.
Stroud sets up the play action.
That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Browns. Amari Cooper. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Play action. Here's Stroud. And he'll get this one to Cooper, complete.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Amari Cooper on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception.
1st and 10, it's Stroud. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. Now a 2nd and 10. Stroud.
Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. A 1st down throw for Mariota. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, time for a trip around the league on this final weekend of September. We'll get started out at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. And it's the Chiefs who have the lead in that one. Isaiah Pacheco with a touchdown run. From there, we head north to Minnesota. Check on the Vikings at home at US Bank Stadium. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Lions. KJ Osborne, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. And in that one, it's the visiting Dolphins who are out in front. 2 touchdown passes there for Tua Tagovailoa. We just watched a very good first half out of the Ohio State man, C.J. Stroud. Final adjustments being made in the locker room. We're just about set for the second half from Cleveland. And to bring it your way, we go back up to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Browns drive about to get started.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again, they've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've got to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud.
And he's got his receiver, Cooper. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A gain of 37. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll run with Chubb. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
That's a great run right there on 1st down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
Chubb. Is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3.
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and goal to go.
They'll give it to Chubb. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb
with his 4th rushing touchdown on the...
So following the fumble, this offense will get another shot at it as they quickly head back onto the field. Following the fumble recovery, Stroud, he's going to look deep for more. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
And he'll go down, but not before getting us inside the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 27.
Play action. Stroud now.
Wide open, Amari Cooper. Touchdown! Amari Cooper, 27 yards.
And the Browns are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead.
Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10.
Stroud now on 1st and 10.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6.
And the Browns start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. Well, obviously, Charles, no more points were needed, but some teams just can't resist the urge to keep adding on.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. They go up the middle with Chubb. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And they're going to speed things up here.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Buccaneers.
2nd down, here's Chubb again.
A little second effort there on the strong run. And then drop just inside of the 20. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
They run it again with Chubb.
And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Dustin Hopkins on for the field goal.
Hopkins' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3.
Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. They give to Chubb out of the gun.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.